Hey everybody, it's Lisa from Shabby Road Studio. Welcome back to my channel. Today's an upcycling video and I want to play with some flannel. So since it's my channel, I get to choose what I want to do. And I love flannel, and I went out to my she shed and realized I have so many shirts, you guys. So many flannel shirts that need something done. And this is the season of flannel. So we're going to play with this one, which I like. This is a ladies 1X. It's got a little kind of, I don't know, embroidery just on one side, a little embroidery rose or something up there. I'm not a big fan of that, but I don't know. We'll see. And we got this shirt, which I see does have like kind of like a stain there and some discoloring up there. So we will use bits and pieces of this if I can around the staining, but I wanted to bring in something maybe that was a little bit lighter than all these. So I'm not sure what part of this I'll use. Maybe I'll just use the collar, or I don't know. But I thought it would be fun to kind of grab a lighter color. So I'm going to use this shirt. Here's a big buffalo print, buffalo plaid. Who doesn't love buffalo plaid? And then this one here. So I'm kind of sticking to the theme of red, black, and then some white and black. So we're just going to mix and match these to kind of get a whole fun new patchwork, possibly dress. So we're going to just leave it at that and see where we go from there. Okay, I think we're going to start with this shirt right here. And I had to, once I was looking over that black and white one, there was way too many stains on it. I thought about using the collar on it, but when I folded it up, there was way too many stains. I don't know if they're actual stains, but I don't have time to wash that and find out. So I'm going to use this shirt. It feels like it's a linen, okay, with the flannel. So what I want to do first, move these out of the way. That's what. And then I'm going to cut this off. First, I'm going to get rid of these pockets out of my way. Okay, I have my pockets removed. And there we go. Now we'll save this piece. I don't know if we'll use it on this project or not, but we'll definitely save that. We're going to try to straighten this side out as best we can. And we're going to cut the sleeve off. There we go. All right. Same thing over here. There we go. Now look what we're left with. Just this piece. Not much left. That's okay. I'm just making a patchwork out of several pieces. So I think we're going to take one side of this and another side of the other shirt just to be different. There we go. Kind of like that. Thinking that might work. Let's bring this back. Ooh, I like it. like it. Okay. All right. I'm going to cut this hem off from this red and white striped shirt. So we're going to have this opening in the front. Right here. I think we will deal with that once we get these two pieces sewn on. So I'm going to go and sew each of these onto this piece, and then we can come back and decide what we want to fill in here and how long we want to make this whole thing. If we want to go ahead and do a dress, which I think would be kind of fun, then we'll probably add some more of something onto the bottom. So let me go put these two pieces on and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have both sides sewn on. This one was a little bit skinnier than this side, so I decided to go ahead and cut up the side of this. I'm going to add in a triangle of fabric. I'm going to use a piece, I think, from the arm of this one that we cut off, which is over here. So I'm going to cut off this arm next. Okay. And once again, like I showed you before, in order to open up one of these sleeves, you take the cuff off first. And then just cut it up this seam. All right, so we'll go this way. I'm going to cut this before I get over there because I can see where I want this to be. So I'm going to go over to the machine and zigzag up this and down this side. And we're just going to add in extra room on this so that it's not so tight. I'll be right back. Okay, I have that finished. So this is what it looks like. Just a little triangle there. I'm going to go in on the inside and cut off the extra. Okay. Now we need to work on this open area, both on the front and on the back. So I want to use this big shirt now. And we need to cut some pieces out. This will be where the buttons stop. So from here down, it'll be solid piece. So this will be able to be unbuttoned to get over your head and stuff. And then, so this will be, we're going with a dress. So this will be how you get into the dress, throwing it over your head, unbuttoning this. But from here on down, it'll be straight across. So okay, so we have this panel. I cut this out of the shirt that I showed you, and I just sewed this in, followed the border here, and left it long here. So now we're going to go flip over, and we're going to work on the same area in the back. Folks, we're just patchworking this together, and then, you know, maybe we'll put some patches different places just to spice this up a little bit. But this is just a fun, using up some shirts, putting some patterns and colors together that I like. So I did decide to grab a piece from my stash for back here because I wanted something different. And so I grabbed this shirt sleeve from another flannel shirt I worked with in the past. And I just want to plug this in under here. So I'm just going to kind of lift this up a little bit. And so I think I could go up a little bit. Yeah. That's good. So I'll just give this a few pins. Okay, I'm going to go sew this on. I'm going to sew it from this corner up and around and down to the bottom, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, I have that sleeve sewn right on here, and I like leaving this. I don't know if I'll leave it forever, if I'll trim this down a little bit or trim it straight across. I don't know, because I won't know until I hang this on the mannequin and get an idea of what's happening. But I like the fact that I have it there to use if I want to. So I'm glad I incorporated this other color because I think it adds to the whole piece. So now we're going to go flippity-doo-dah over to this area that's missing fabric right here. So we got quite a big piece here that we need to incorporate from here to here. So I think we're going to go with another piece of this. Oops. We aren't going to have enough here unless I move this over, but if I move it over, I'm going to run out of space there. So I'm going to have to take it this way. It's tricky trying to get everything flat. You just want to get it flat enough so that you can line everything up. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go over, sew that up and around, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, everybody, I have to cut in at this point in the video for a little bit of a stretch here because for some reason the volume, the sound is gone on about 3 sections of my video. So right here, I'm just kind of auditioning a piece of the greenish blue flannel for the bottom. That spot that was next that we needed to put something in. And so that's basically what I'm doing here. I have sped up the video so that we don't linger on this part. It's so embarrassing. I didn't realize it till I was editing this whole video and realized that the sound cut out on like 3 sections of my video. So that'll teach me for not checking each section as I go. But anyways, I just got back from the sewing machine here, and now we're going to move on to the next empty section that is next here on the bottom. So I'm taking a piece of that red buffalo plaid shirt, just kind of fitting that into that section, pinning it in place so that I can take it over and sew it on. Looks like I've sewed that piece on, and yep, now we're just going to move on, and I flipped the dress over a little bit. There's just one more tiny section, kind of like a triangular shape there, and now we're going to just stick another piece in so that we can get the bottom hem area finished up on this dress. And then I will start talking here in a minute. Okay, I put another piece of this one under here to go over here just to fill in that little gap thing. So I'm going to go sew that together, and then I think we'll be good as far as the length. So I'll come back when that's done. Okay, stitch this piece on right here, and now we're done with the length. We're going to turn this dress over. So cute, you guys. I can't wait till it's completely done, and I'll tell you why in a minute here. On the front, I want to have 2 big pockets. So what I did was I took a pair of flannel pajama bottoms, and I just made like a pattern out of computer paper for my big pocket. It's probably pretty big, but I wanted to add these pockets. So I'm using both the pockets from this shirt here, and I want to sew those probably like right about there. And then again, this one will probably go something like that. It'll overlap some of this striped linen. Yeah, something like that. So I'll go do that off camera. I'm going to sew this onto this piece first, and then I'll sew this piece on to the dress. Right up here is the hem for the bottom pant legs of the pajamas, so that's going to be the top opening of the pocket. I'm just going to do stitching around this edge, and then I'll be back. Okay, so here are the pockets that I put together and sewn on the front. This is the pocket, and then obviously you can use this as a little pocket as well. So now cut out a few pieces from, well, a couple pieces from this shirt, and I thought we would put maybe a patch up here like that. Be right up here in the very top. Okay, I'm gonna go sew those on. I'll be back. Okie dokie. I went and sewed on a couple of patches from these pajama pants. So I got one here, and let's see. We have that blue and gray one there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. The gray one here, and then a gray one down here. Is cute, but it could be cuter. And so I think you all know probably what I'm going to suggest. Yes, flannel for the most part. I don't know about this one. That might be different, but I am going to take bleach to this and just make it very shabby, raggedy. It's going to be such a cute fall dress. So I'm going to take this out now and bleach it and then wash it and dry it, and I'll come back when I'm done with that, and you can see how it turned out. If it changed, I'm sure it will, because most of these flannels will bleach. I don't know about this, but that doesn't matter. So I'm going to have a little fun with bleach, and then you will see the results when I'm done, and then I'll take pictures and videos like I always do. So I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, everybody, this is the end result, and I could not love it anymore. The bleach took beautifully. I went heavy on it because at first, I think my spray bottle had too much water, not enough bleach, and it wasn't changing. And I'm like, oh no, how could this possibly be? Because there's so many different shirts here. Something's got to take. Well, I decided to just go, and I put a lot more bleach in my bottle, and yeah, then it started taking, and it took on the linen too. I love how that did. It just made it faded in some areas, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. It just is what this dress needed to just bring everything all together. It's just shabby, it's fall. It's just adorable. So this is how this looks. Trying to get this up so you can see all of it. I'm going to do outside pictures as well, but trying to get a closer look for you. I will flip it over so you can see. Oh my goodness, look at the way that this looks back here. I love it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not going to pretend that it is, but those who love it really love it, and I am one of those people because I just think it made it so cohesive and so grungy, and that's what I love, and that's what I do. So all right, you guys, you're going to see some more pictures after this, and then I don't know if I'll do a video with this on. It does fit me. It's a little short for me because I have such long legs, but I will try to put this on and do a quick video outside because it's nice and sunny today. And then I'm going to stick it in the Etsy shop for anybody that wants a really cool, comfy, just crazy comfy. Imagine a dress made out of flannel shirts and a little bit of linen. Throw this over some tights and some boots and go enjoy your fall. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.